Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got a surprise today. A couple days ago, I got a text message and it was from a delivery service that was like, hey, do you want us to leave this package when it comes? It needs a signature. Do you want us to just leave it? Say yes. And I'm like, uh, what do I have coming? I didn't know I had anything. Like, I was so confused. And so I kept going to my Weaver shop and trying to see like what, because I had stuff on pre-order, but none of it was supposed to come, I didn't think. And like I would look and none of it had shipped yet. I was so confused. So today I got another text message saying, hey, we dropped it off. And I got home from doing e-learning with my daughter and I was like, what did I get? It was the fifth muster. I pre-ordered this when it first came out. I was so excited because I don't have any, and you can't buy them anywhere now, the musters, unless you get them like secondhand. And I don't know, it's just not the same. I really want to open it, and do all of that. And hopefully, obviously, if I buy a secondhand and somebody's opened it, I'm not going to probably get all the stuff that was inside. So I was really excited that this one came out. I pre-ordered it immediately, and I had no idea it was shipping yet. So this came today, and we're going to open this guy up and see what all's in it, because I know there are some contents in there, so then I can get into watching it. I'm really excited. We aren't going to do any reactions to me watching it, unfortunately. It's way too long. Obviously, there's 4 discs in here, so that's not going to happen. But I will let you guys know my thoughts on it on a community post, so you guys can get my reaction kind of through that. So all right, guys, let's open it up and see what all the goodies in here are. I've yet to get like a little like letter opener over here by the desk. I need to, because every time we do openings like this, I spend like multiple minutes. You guys don't see it because I edited it out, but usually it takes me a little bit to get into some of this stuff. And I don't want to I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to dent it and stuff like that. All right, so here it is. It's Into the Magicshop. That's the name of it. Just the quality of the stuff they make. So it's like it's a magic shop, I'm guessing. Yeah, front door, all of that. Kind of looks like a cute, like almost in like, I would say the UK. I feel like that's kind of the vibe I get from the shop front, if you will. Kind of more old schooly, old timey. You got the windows and the door in between them, which I have a couple shops like that down here in my little town. But all right, so okay, we pull that and we open that up into the Magicshop. So I'm assuming this is going to be, ooh, that is a thick book. That is thick. I'm assuming this is the photo book. Oh, goodness. Okay. I really need to get another cam so that I can do this like on the table and have it face down. So I'm going to ask this, and if anybody knows, and let me know down in the comments. From what I've gathered, the muster seems to be something they do maybe every year or so in Korea. It seems, this says Busan, so, and I saw Seoul too, so I'm assuming it's more than one. But it's a concert, I think, that they do with like kind of a medley of a lot of songs, a lot of different songs, instead of just the album that they're promoting at the time. Is that correct? That seems to be what I've gathered, since I haven't been able to buy any of the other ones. Because I know on the back here of this, it lists, what songs are in it, and it's a lot of songs. It's not anything that was just from their newest album. So this says First Store, Busan, RM, Suga, Jin. I love that like purple bluish hair he's got right there. OV. All of them, it looks like. Yep. Jimin and V. And Cookie. Oh, wow. Got like the set and everything in it, I guess. Like when they did it. Try to stay on every page for a little bit here so you guys can kind of take it in. It looks like they're having like a sit-down little talk too. See, that's what I have no idea what the musters are. So yeah, I'm really so excited to get into this. Like I know that, like I said, the songs on the set list on the back it's a variety. It's a very large variety. I mean, I know Bulletproof Part 2 was one of them. So like that's second album? No, first album. That's first album. So I'm curious as to what all it entails. For it to have 4 discs, I'm assuming it's pretty hefty amount of stuff. But with it having, I think, Busan and then Seoul, at least those two, you know. So if it's multiple concerts, that's going to take up a lot of time too. But I'm sure they got a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which I love. And I know right now the slogan's beyond the scenes, right? It was beyond the scenes, not stage, right? It's scenes. I'm pretty positive about that. RM looks awesome right there. Right there. That drive and passion in Cookie's eyes when he's like clearly was in the middle of a dance or an end pose. I love it. Confetti. Is that shirt? That shirt reminds me a lot of a picture I've seen of them from Dark and Wild. I think it is. Like Cookie was wearing something similar. So I wonder if that's what that was from or if it's some type of rehash of it. Sorry about the lights too. I know there's some glare on it. I really do need to get new ones, but unfortunately lights are not cheap for, you know, good ones. There's them in some Supreme gear. You know how they love Supreme. Kobe with all his colors. That's not a surprise. I love V's expressions. It's one of my favorite things about V. I mean, besides his amazing deep voice that he has, that tone is amazing, and it's obviously one of the most different in the group. But like, he makes these little like facial expressions and stuff like that, little smirks, and it's just he does them during his. I got a card about Fallout. I don't know. They should have cards in here, so I'm assuming they're going to be in here. But I love his expressions that he does. Yoongi and Hobie. Graham and Jen. Like I said, I'm really loving the like purple hair that Jen's got in this. Okay, so V and Cookie. And where's my Jimin? There he is. I remember see they got these like panels above the stage. So I remember seeing something like that in the I believe it was from a Muster, but our Pied Piper and Dimple video, they had something like that. I specifically saw it during the Pied Piper section. It was really cool. They could put all kinds of different colors and different things up top there above them. Yeah, so there's a bunch of which I know they do clothing changes in their concerts after watching Bang Bang Con. I watched as much as I could. Unfortunately, I worked those days, so I couldn't stay up ridiculously late, so I didn't get to watch all of them, unfortunately. But I noticed during their concerts they do a lot of outfit changes. V with his head like a bandana, like headband, love it. Same with Yoongi. Is that smile not one of just the best? Seriously. Yeah, see this like they got like a set piece, like that's I guess would be the Magicshop. And they're all sitting on top of it now. They were inside of it earlier. This would probably be sound check, I'm assuming. Yeah, so they do some type of talking, which I noticed that when I watched the Bang Bang Con concerts, I only got like a couple of them. I think I probably only watched 3 total throughout the 2 days because, like I said, I had to get to sleep because it started at 11 p.m. my time, so it was hard for me to really get. And they're like 3-hour concerts, it seemed like. So, um, but they did do a lot of talking, which is so cool. I love that they don't just go out there and perform. It's something I've talked about before. I love that they don't go out and just do their music and leave. Like, this is, okay, we're done with this city. We're going to move to the next one. They are very intimate with their fans, and it's a family. It's an environment that I want to be a part of, and that's why I bought a ticket. Cannot wait till we get the new date for it. All right. There's definitely a card. Is that Jin? Yep, Jin. Feels different a little bit. I've seen. Where did I just see this? Was this in the Idol video? feel like that name and like kind of that picture where it was in the Idol video in the background when they do the like drawings that I guess the boys did and stuff. But what is that? If somebody knows, let me know down there in the comments. I don't know how many cards we get. I'm super happy that we got one already though. Okay, second store, Soul. I wonder how many stores there are. There's 4 discs, so maybe there's like 3 and maybe one's like a behind the scenes or something like that. And every time I've watched, because I've watched a lot more concert stuff lately, Cookie's voice seriously is just ridiculous live. Like it's crazy to think that how high he can go and how long he can hold those notes. That is his unfeathered, no added production, voice. It's so good. All of them though, really, but Cookie especially. And I know that's what I've been told. Oh, is Yoongi like interviewing them? Interesting. I know I've been told, that he's the Golden Acne, and that's kind of one of the reasons. His voice, just everything. He's amazing at everything, and that he's one of the best at being able to sing while dancing. With their choreos being so like heavy and fast paced and taking a lot of breath. Honestly, it's crazy that he can still do all that. I get winded from walking downstairs. Um, That so looks like that. So somebody let me know if I'm right about that. I think that's from like Dark and Wild. That shirt or that emblem there. I haven't yet. We haven't gotten to that album yet. I just have played a lot of it on my rhythm game, and so it has pictures in the background while you're playing it. And I feel like I've seen that emblem before. I'm really excited to get to that album once we get there. It's got a lot of songs I like. You guys watch my first year in K-pop video, you'll see that one of my favorites is Cypher Part 3. Like, I love that song. I'm excited to get. See, he's wearing it too. Jimin's wearing it too. So I'm excited to get to that CD. That's Dimple. That's Dimple right there. That is Dimple. The Dimple must be on this. Oh, I'm excited. That's them doing Dimple, 100%. The outfits already looked like what they did in did Dimple and Pied. Well, it was outfit change for Pied Piper, I think, in that video, but for Dimple for sure. And then now them doing that motion, they do that in the song. So that is 100% Dimple, which means hell yes. That's another one of my favorites on that K-pop first year in K-pop video. If you guys haven't seen that, please check it out. It was a lot of fun to make. That's Idol. That's Idol. I know it. First off, the colors everywhere, and then they got the dragons in the back, and then that's definitely what that pose is. Guys, I'm getting good. Okay, if I can tell that's Idol, I'm just saying. Are we gonna have another photo card? Guys, you realize how addicted I am to these photo cards? I bought a binder, okay? So the Map of the Soul 7 tour merch is out on Weverse if you're an Army member. And they had a binder for photo cards. So I snatched that up so quick because I was actually talking about it in one of the other videos about I need to get a binder. But I, obviously didn't know kind of what kind of binder to get. And somebody said, they have them sometimes, and they had one, so I grabbed that so fast. Because we got a lot of albums in there still to open, so we're gonna get a bunch more photo cards. So this is he does this at the end of Boy With Love, right? Um, but somebody said that it's a different, or is that the symbol for Boy in Love? I haven't seen that video yet, but somebody said something I've heard about Boy in Love having that symbol. And yeah, because Boy With Love, he does this, and then he changes it to that. And apparently it's a throwback to Boy in Love. We haven't gotten to that album, so I haven't watched that video yet. I know the song, though. That's another thing. When I was watching the concerts, I heard songs that I hadn't heard yet. And I had heard the name Butterfly, but I hadn't listened to the song yet because I was trying to stay away from it until we got to, the album. Holy crap, Butterfly is amazing. Now that I saw it on the concert, and I love that song, and I've been listening to it so much. It's so beautiful. Toby. Black and white, so that's the sound check probably for that station, or that store as they called it. We're running out of pages, so it's getting harder to hold it. Close up to one of that one because it's bigger. Okay, and then this is just the credits. So we got a Gen card. Man, that is a thick photo book. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we have down in here. This is just probably a postcard, I'm assuming. It's an invitation is what it says on the back. That looks so cool. Like, seriously. They have a Magic Shop, a set, with the emblem up there and everything. They're headed to platform 9 3/4, I think. That's a Harry Potter reference, and that's also a Runaway reference from TXT. I'm just saying. All right, so this would be where it says Dr. RM, Dr. Suga, Dr. Jin, all of them doctors, but this is where all the discs are. Into the Magic Shop. Welcome to the Magic Shop. Any worries you'd like to share? Any wish you'd like to make come true? The Magic Shop will be your guidance. Imagine a door leading to your minds. What you want the most stands behind that door. Just believe, and your Magic Shop will come true. Are you ready? I'll show you. Don't show me. So there's all that. All the discs. You got Busan on the first one, Seoul on the third one, Busan on the second one, Seoul on the fourth one. So it's actually just the two split, which I'm sure there is some behind the scenes features and stuff like that. And then this is something that's like a pop-up that you can build, I think. Into the Magic. See how this works. Oh, this is so cool. Kind of put it together there. That's so neat, and that's going to go on our shelf, which you guys have seen from a community post back in the day. Back when we first kind of got our community post going, I believe I posted something of it, or I put it in one of the videos. That's what it was. So this will go on that shelf with all of our albums and with our pop 7-pack we have. That's so cool. All right, guys. Well, that was my first DVD from BTS, my first Muster. So cool, guys. Once again, the merchandise that they provide is something I've never experienced from a musical group. It's so cool how much time and effort they put into for providing this kind of stuff for their fans. It creates a more intimate relationship, honestly. And yes, we're hoping support them monetarily, but we're getting so much more out of it, and it's so intimate. It's something so special. It's so unique, and you get so many different things with it. It's worth it. It's worth every bit of it. And I am so excited to get to watch this and check out all these live performances. And I'm going to hear some new songs. There's definitely going to be new songs. There has to be, because I have a lot that I haven't heard. I try not to get into too much besides what I have heard and what I play on my rhythm game, because I really want some of these first listens. Once we do get time to get to them, like I said, they're not a priority right now. I want them to be my actual true first reaction. I don't really want them all to be, oh yeah, this is that song, I like that song, because then it's kind of not really a first listen. So thank you guys for stopping by this video. I know it's going to be kind of long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything you feel like we can improve on when we do these openings and stuff for DVDs, the albums, all that stuff, let me know. I am looking into, like I said, getting another camera, and I'll put it over here so that I can face it down. It'll be a lot easier for you guys to see, I think. If that's something you really think would help, let me know. Guys, I want to make the best videos I can for you guys, and to do that, I need your your guys' constructive criticism. I'm not going to be hurt by it, trust me. So let me know if there's anything you feel like I could improve on or I need to change. As usual, guys, thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And I'll see you guys down in the comments. I'm gonna go watch this.